became an Islamic settlement that was many times attacked by crusaders. And in the mid-60s, this developed into a resort very slowly, in a shy way. Then became a very important resort. So at the beginning, the hotels were built north and south of the city, and now they extended towards the south, and you see this immense area that was built within these 5 last years. It's attended by locals as well by Europeans. A very beautiful villa built by this rich Romanian in the 30s was bought by the Tunisian government and became an important cultural center where the festival of Hammamet is organized every summer.
I think in our restaurant Izmir, I have got this great pleasure and this great must to make the Tunisian traditional food. The Tunisian cuisine is specifically based on fresh products and fresh condiments. We are on the board of the most beautiful marina, Port El Kantaoui, very well known. It is looking like Porto Bonus in France.
I am Bashir in Nouri. I am the owner of the oldest and famous restaurant Izmir in Port El Kantaoui. This restaurant was opened in 1980.
Who wants to break the jar with me? Okay. Your left hand here. Your left hand here. You keep the jar under control. And you break this piece very slow. Yes. Yes. Oh, not too strong. Not too strong. Yeah. Keep the jar under control. Go on. Another side. The other side.
Other side.
The other side. The other side. But only here. Wow. Wow. Wonderful. Oh la la. Look what you have done. Hi. Like the specialty of the house, which is lamb in the jar. It is called gargoulette in French, gargoulette d'Izmir, consisting in preparing lamb meat without fat. Was marinated all the night before in olive oil, garlic, rosemary, thyme, and in the morning it was mixed with some saffron, with some tomato, and put in this magnificent jar in clay, sealed with plaster. It can be sealed also with flour, and it is sealed with plaster and cooked during 3 hours in a special oven.
In that, as one gentleman named Karl Becker once said, he said that without Alexander the Great, there wouldn't have been an Islamic civilization. He meant by that the Islamic art inherited more than 10 centuries of artistic development and experiences from those civilizations which preceded Islam, and within the Islamic era itself, there have been so many relationships, so many a big exchange, and so many influences. This piece of jewelry, this is from Djerba Island. This is one of the very few pieces in this museum about Gherba. Okay, it dates 20th century. But here we have 3 questions. We call it the Byzantine style. So it goes back to the 5th century, in fact. And therefore, we can conclude that there is a Byzantine influence on the jewelry of Djerba Island in the 20th. Here, it is not so clear. This is the name and signature of an Ottoman Sultan, okay? Which we call the Ottoman Togra, okay? The calligrapher used to sign the name, okay, the signature of the Sultan. So here we have 2 influences, in fact, a Byzantine one and an Ottoman one on the jewelry of Djerba Island in the 20th. Here, This is a piece of ceramics from Kalalin in Tunis, the capital. It is so similar to ceramics which used to be made in Iznik. Iznik, this is a small town in northern Turkey. It used to be the capital of the Ottoman ceramics. And therefore we can conclude that these ceramics from Tunis, the capital, inspired that from Iznik in Turkey. Then, here the crocodile farm. This is the largest crocodile farm in the Mediterranean basin. 20,000 square meters, its area. And here it houses 400 crocodiles age 8. We brought them from Madagascar, from the deep south of the continent of Africa. We sell them in Tunisia, in Gherba.
This is an exhibition of many of Tunisia's treasures. Shopping in the souk is an unforgettable experience. Sidi Bou Said is a small village in Tunis where the houses are painted white.
Tunisia is a very special place. It's located on the north of Africa, on the Mediterranean coast, and we have traveled from the north to the south, to the east, to the west. There's so much history, culture. It's a mosaic of people. And also the cuisine is absolutely delicioso. Until next week, I'm Jon Haggins, the GlobeTrotter. I'll see you then.
Tunisia has been influenced by the French, the Romans, and the Jews. It's a mosaic of people. Look forward to seeing you next week with more treasures of the world.